Good morning. Machine is not cooperating. Things are not cooperating with me this morning. It's Monday. It's Monday, June 22nd, 2020. My name is Terry Morgan, and we're here to practice Wudang Taiji. And I have just a minute that I'm going to have my coffee. I need to straighten out the machine here for a second. And it's just been one of those mornings where if there was something that could go wrong, it did. Yeah, it's just one of those. So, let's see if that will work to get me at least a little more straight on the camera. I have a kind of a jerry-rigged thing here that I'm using for my videos, so it's far from perfect. But yeah, this is my living room, not a studio, so there's that. The advantage of doing it the way that I'm doing it is that it's going to get done. If I were going to a studio to make this happen, there would be a question of whether or not I was going to be there at 7 o'clock in the morning. Well, I'd have to be there at 6 to do a show at 7. So there's that. Put the coffee down. Made the coffee this morning. It's Monday. Mondays give us the opportunity to appreciate all the other days of the week. They do. All right. Excuse me. Want to continue on our practice from last week, and between this week and next week, we are going to complete the first part of Wudang Taiji form. The beginning today, I just want to do a little light stretch, just opening stretch. So both arms, both feet about shoulder width, a little bit wider than shoulder width. Arms circle to the front. Come center, up along the center line. And stretch out. Bend the knees. Roll up through the back. And stretch over. Reach up. Stretch out one more time. And roll up. Stretch up. And elbows drop down. Wrists. Fingertips. Hands return to your sides. And just stay there for a minute. Any tension, anything that is still feeling a little stiff, just shake it a little bit, let it relax. Yeah, it doesn't have to go through a whole long thing to be able to relax a little bit and get ready to practice. Now, I'm going to say this having some experience with both kinds of things. When you're practicing, the kind of practice that you're doing, the kind of practice that you want to do, is going to determine what you need to do to warm up. Alright? So this morning, my goal in practice is to move my cat out of the way. Because this is Shin. Everybody say hi, Shin. Shin, say hi. Say bye. Bye-bye. I'm going to go this way. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so warming up goals for practice. If you're going to practice something that will require you to exert yourself, warm up. Especially if you're a little bit older like me. Okay? It matters. It really does. If you're going to do a lighter practice, something that is going to be less physically demanding, still do a warm-up, but maybe you don't need to do quite so much. So my goal this morning is to warm up a little bit. I'm not intending to do something that's going to be heavily physically demanding today. I'm going to do that tomorrow. I have to save it for Tuesday. What I want to do today is go over what we've done and then add in the new piece. Adding in that new piece means that I'm going to spend a little bit more time talking, a little bit more time explaining, a little bit more time going over things. So, hence, not doing that heavy a workout. Over the weekend, I posted a new video, Bagua, and that was something that did take a bit of a warm-up. Alright? So, just put things in perspective. Alright, if you will, follow me. I'm going to go a little bit slow, but and it's going to be light. Okay, so we're going to have light and airy practice. Not loose, light. It's a difference. Feet together. Stand straight. Salute. Breathe. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Transfer the weight to the right. Open left. Left side, both hands reach down, pull up, and down. Left, right, left, right, left. Pull down, turn, four directions palm. Twin dragons. Step up, right heel, step through, hands from the loop, reach across, elbow, turn around, hold ball, right heel, right toes. And yes, I did avoid the table there. It should be straight in front, but in this position, the table was there, so I'd rather miss the table. And my leg wasn't going up over the table this morning. And hold the ball. Left. Shift back. Covered quite a lot, haven't we? Single whip. All right, that's where we stopped. Covered quite a bit. All right, now, I'm going to say this just because as I was practicing and as I was explaining, as I was talking, all right, there is a part of developing sufficient expertise that it doesn't matter what else is going on. You're not distracted. You're going to just keep going. It doesn't matter. There is also a part of that learning process where distraction is just that. It's a distraction. And so we want to distinguish between what may be useful and necessary, right? If you're following me and you see me do something that looks like a mistake, which would have been kicking off to the side instead of directly to the front, okay, I have to call that out. I feel responsible to do that. I don't want anybody to be misled that, yo, this is the way to do this. All right, so again, and this is live, so here I am. All right, now, we had, last week, we had covered from single whip, palms out, hand up, step up, small chin on, separate right and left, right? We covered this much. All right, now we've got the next piece from here. And yes, I am backing up because it keeps going that way. All right, and this is going to give those of you who would like to use your legs a little bit more of a chance to do that in vertical. Okay, we don't have to go straight vertical, but out and up. Okay, so I'm going to show you this first, this whole piece, and then we're going to go back and take it apart. All right, so I've just come to here. All right, step up, hold ball. Step back, down, and up. White crane spreads its wings. Right. Little capture hold, shao chin ah, separate right and left, hold the ball, step back, and I'll turn around in a minute and show you the hands. Step back, forward, up, to the 45, to the 45, straight ahead, to the 45. There's that kick, right? In, around, out. And yes, I stepped back. Okay? This whole section is what I'd like to cover this week. As we get to the second, third, hamstring the glute, closing the first part of the form. Okay, so big piece this week, a little bit smaller piece with a turnaround next week, and the first part of the form will be complete. Now, I've also, just because I'm talking here, I've also recorded step by step with the names the entire first part of Wudang Taiji. Haven't got it processed yet, but I've got it recorded. All right, so that's going to be coming up here pretty quick. My goal is that by the time I finish these sets next week, by the time we finish the first part of Wudang Taiji, that I will also have those these new videos that I've just made up so that people can use them. And yes, they do have the names. They're in Chinese, but I'm going to put subtitles so you'll have the English. And there's a list that will be up on the website. So it's taken me quite a bit to get to this point. I'm really happy that I'm this close, and I just need to move it just a little more to get over that line. Alright, so it's coming, and pretty darn, I wouldn't be talking about it if it wasn't imminent, so there's that. For this morning's practice, alright, and I'm going to review just quickly. Single whip, alright. Here. Okay. I'm going to turn, step up, hold the ball. Checking for the cat. Step back. As I step back, right, we've gone through step up, hold the ball in the context of the right and left kick, right, at the beginning. So I'm not going to cover this extensively. Step up, hold the ball. From here, as you step back, the right hand goes up, and the intent is to bring up the wrist, not the hand. Left hand, out. White crane spreads its wings. Now, in our Wudang Taiji, the way that it's written, there's a couple of different things that go with white crane spreads its wings. In Yang style Taiji, this is it. Alright? For us in Wudang style Taiji, we want this. This hand is going to come back out in just a second. Up, out, up. So there's a combination of moves that go with this that fall under the big umbrella of this is white crane spreads its wings, right? So I'm here, hold the ball, step back. All my weight's on my right, just my toes, so 5% maybe, just barely, just enough. As I shift forward, my weight does not completely go to my left foot. My heel is still up. I've got maybe 20%, 25% of my weight on my left foot, just enough to let me lean forward. Okay. But I'm going to come right back up with that foot in the next move. So I'm not fully transferring the same as I would with brush knee. Just enough. Alright? I'm turn around. Hold the ball. Right hand up, left hand down, step back with the right, shift forward. Okay? Hold the ball, step back, shift forward. Hold the ball, step back, shift forward. Okay. As you shift back to come up on one leg, you've got a couple things you need to pay attention to. And I'm doing this on two legs because I don't really want to talk on one leg. I can do this, but I don't really want to. So, excuse me. As you shift back, to come up on that one leg. It's important to keep your balance and keep your center. The most common thing that will happen is that as you shift back, you'll pull back, you'll throw yourself off balance backwards, and then have to do something else to keep from falling over, right? The other thing that you may do, you shift forward too much, and then when you shift back, you're still too far forward. There's no way you're going up from here. It ain't gonna happen. I need to be here to go up. I can't go up from here. I don't jump. I've never been. Alright, so as you are moving through this set, you want to keep in mind just a little bit what you're going to do next, right? That will give you a better placement and better balance. It's more important for this particular section to pay attention to these things than it has been, because we're now going to be doing some more things on one leg, right? So with the turn, you know, it's important to keep your balance here, and I gave this deliberately as a low kick for the most part, okay? Yeah, you can go up here if your leg will do that, but not everybody can. With this next set, the goal really is to set at higher than your hip level. We can go for the knee, and it will be okay. So we'll try that. Follow me, go through from Shachina. 1, 2, 3. Separate. Step up, hold the ball. Step back. Shift forward. And up. Okay? As you come up, both hands separate. Everything comes together. For those of you who were there or who want to go back and watch it, Karate Kid, this is a crane move, white crane, and there is an entire martial arts system that is based on white crane. So in our Wudang Taiji, we have quite a few bird moves, spreading wings. in our Qigong, we have these kinds of moves as well. So there are quite a few moves that are part of not only our system, but other codified systems that take advantage or use bird moves as their function, as their fundamental. Big bird. Alright? So, that's what we got. Shift the weight forward, both hands down, come up, and down. As we come down, you're going to come down on a 45 with brush knee, right? So I'm here, step, turn, push, brush knee. I'm going to come up on the other side, step through, brush knee. This is also one of those fundamental moves. We've, in Yang style Tai Chi, we have it. In Wu style, Chen style, everybody has brush knee of some. We have this move in all of them. Okay? How it's done, the particulars, a little bit different, but the fundamental step, lower hand, whichever hand that happens to be, in this case it's my left, lower hand circles the knee, right hand comes out. I do this facing you. Okay? It's a very straightforward, again, fundamental move in Taiji systems. For what we want today, step, keep this smaller. Now, you don't want to make it big. You want to keep it smaller, right around, right close to the knee. This hand, center. So if I'm directly facing, it's center. All right. Separate right and left. Step up, hold the ball. Shift back and forward. Up. Step. Brush knee. One more time, brush knee. Right? As you step through, think about the idea that you've got a circle that you're making with your leg, small circle, and you want your leg to come to the inside, not the outside. Brush knee, come to the inside, and then go out. Right? We want to end up over here because we're going in this direction, 45, 45. But you don't want to go from here to here. It's here. Part of that is the fundamental stepping method, and part of that is there's application to that. Okay? So your footwork matters just as much as anything else that you're doing. So we have to pay attention to that as well. All right, from separate right and left, step up, hold the ball, step back, white crane spreads its wings, open, brush knee, step through, brush knee, step up, and right foot is going to kick, both hands press out, this dragon and tiger join together. We did this at the beginning of the form. Step through, hands strum the loop. As at the beginning of the form, we had hands strum the loop, turn around, hold the ball, right? So we've got a piece of that we're now repeating, together with some new movements and some new connections. So, yeah, going this way, separate right and left, step up, hold the ball, step back, lean forward, and up. Step through, brush knee, step through, brush knee, step up, dragon and tiger join together, hand strum a loop. One of the things that I enjoy about Tai Chi, and one of the things that has been, not anymore, but it was a challenge for me, was keeping the sequence in order. It's like, didn't I just do this? I did this move with this, and this one went with that, and what came after this again? And where was I supposed to go? I'm good with stand up here and hold the ball, but I remember these two kicks and then this other thing. I just, wait, no, now I have to step back. No, right? It's just, I went through this. Okay? I don't know that you're going to, or that anybody else has to, but I did, so I'm going to call it out. One of the beauties of Tai Chi, one of the things that I enjoy, is that repetition. It's that idea that, yes, there is an opportunity to take this movement and put it with this one. And I can take this movement, I can put it with this other one. And it gives the form a lot of variety. When I was competing, I would do choreography based on my skills or my students' skills. And if the student had a good facility with particular moves, we're going to include those in his performance or her performance, right? So I had two guys that did really well in competition, and that's why I said his. Had three ladies that were working hard, and another number of folks who weren't interested in competition at all. They wanted to learn, which is wonderful. Okay, so point being, as you're going through these moves, some of them will be easier for you to do, some of them will be less easy. Some of them will be easy for you to keep the sequence in mind so that I know, okay, I did this before, but now I'm doing it different. Now I'm in a different place in the form. So I'm going to do something a little bit different. Instead of here, hold the ball, two kicks, I'm here, hold the ball, step back. I now have another option that wasn't available to me from this point, right? So that incorporation for me, I'm thinking how to say this, the way the form incorporates those changes was something that took me a while to really understand. Once I did, it's, yeah, hey, this is great. I don't have to go and learn 20 different forms to be able to bring those connections together. I have one. And it keeps getting layers and layers and layers. All right, so before we stop today, let's one more time from where we started today. Step up, hold the ball. Step back, lean forward and up. Step to the 45, brush knee. Step to the 45, brush knee. Step up, right heel, step through, hand strum the loop. Okay, so just so you can see it, and I'm wrapping this up for today. I'm here, step up, shift back, forward, up, brush knee, step through, hand strum the loop. Travels, need a little bit more space to do this than some of the other sections in this first part of the form. If you've got a smaller space, take the movements apart each one, and then when you have a chance, you can go outside, or you can go to where you have a larger room, put them all together. As always, this is recorded, so you can always come back. And like I said, I've got the full first part of the set on video, and it's probably going up this week. If not all this, if I don't get it all done this week, it'll be this week and next week. So, appreciate you being here this morning. Thank you. Bye. My cat.